So let me ask you, what in terms of people? Well, okay. I guess let me break down this thing and then I'll ask you. So my girl, when I met her, we were both working with autistic adults.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And even though she was loud at times or whatever, I love the fact that she was quiet. I'm attracted to quiet people.
Mm-hmm.
I could get a quiet girl like that
Yeah.
because they're more into intellect than they are than outside or la 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 la. Noises and shit. You feel me? Um, in general, when somebody is quiet, I think that I don't want to say that's when I'm. That's probably when I'm most thinking. You know what I mean? Like I know I have the ability to make a quiet person or even an outsider to come to me, to my side, or to talk to me, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because something is when somebody's quiet, something's missing. You need to approach them because they have something to say. You know what I'm saying? You just have to find the correct key words to make them trigger something in their mind for them to be actively to talk. You know what I'm saying? So my girl, and I didn't even know this at the time. Well, I didn't know it. Well, no, I didn't know it as I was. Well, I got to learn it. Whatever. So she was basically depressed or whatever. She didn't tell me why she was depressed, but she was. Well, she did later on, but she was depressed at the time that I met her and
Mm-hmm.
shit like that, right? You know what I mean? And that's what led her to be quiet. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she took she took everything that I said like as a learning thing. Apparently, I had something to teach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just that when you're quiet, it's more intriguing. We have more to discuss because you're. I would think anybody who's quiet is more or less analytical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just so at the end of the day, like I guess I'm trying to ask you what attracts you to people. You know what I'm saying? Or even the type of girl. You know what I'm saying? Like what is your type to be talking to that's going to make you go to that person? You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Because the
I
whole
think I
thing is.
mean it's changed definitely. I
Mhm.
think I've had periods of being superficial, just growing up in culture where you see the hip hop.
Mhm.
I mean growing up in a hip hop culture where video vixens and
Yeah.
man, that's a really good fucking question. Like I honestly do not know how to explain that question. I've
Because as much as we try not to live inside of boxes, like I know I did keep, and there was this dude that I met from New York. I still have his number. I kind of want to chat it up with him before I bounce, but we have to catch him another time. We was talking about being in a box,
hmm
but it wasn't until after the conversation. It wasn't until after the conversation, probably like maybe 3 weeks later, that I understood why we have boxes or categories.
hmm
It's because I can look at a side. I don't even want to say I can look at. Fuck it. Maybe I will say I can look at somebody, and like I said, I'll choose depending on how much they show at the time.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? If they're loud, I don't even have to come up with three. I don't think I may have to come up with three things. I could just come up with two things and separate it then.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And break down what makes sense based upon how they look, how they dress, or whatever, whatever. Because like me, I'm a dirty motherfucker. I love being dirty.
hmm
Personally, you know what I'm saying? I don't like putting on no cologne, no shit like that. My girl knew if I was dressed up and some smell good and shit like that, I'm trying. It's not a natural thing for me. I can tell when somebody is as natural as they can be. If they're natural, then I can come up with a background that fits their description, and I may be somewhat right. You
hmm
know what I'm saying? If they're quiet, then yeah, I have to add more options into this thing to determine how to approach this person and how to talk to them.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? But it's like because I do that, it's like I give like in my mind I see somebody. It's like okay, five different things I come up with. That's me categorizing. I mean, we all do it in a general sense in terms of like yeah because of hip hop videos you see black people this way. Or you see white people this way because of Wall Street or the news, or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, but there is, I think there's a oh shit, I think I lost my
No,
train of thought.
no, trying,
Um,
trying.
I wouldn't, yeah. It's like okay, once you, we all have the thing because we have been programmed. in terms of what people are in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is depicted by white people. Asians are this, Arabs is this, blacks is this, whites is this, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Once you move that shit out the way, or even you could leave it there because I could use that and still break it down. It's like, okay, this black person is looking like this. You know what I'm saying? How can I tell if this person is intellectual, whatever, whatever? Now, you know, or hmm, those who basically are not natural, you can easily kind of know who they are. You can get a sense of them. You know what I'm saying? Because a vibration
Yeah.
is off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when you was writing on the bus, it was just like he's writing. He looked back twice at me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do I give him? Should I let him look a third time, or just say something to him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But and this is what I'd be thinking too much. But there was this calming thing about you. You just kept looking out, and then you just wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, he's either writing about something he experienced, or he's analyzing the city, and you know what I'm saying, like so going from there or whatever. And it's just like, you know what, this dude's too calm and peaceful to fucking to be doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Not to be people do that shit no more. To be
Yeah.
riding on the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what, let me talk to this dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I knew you were at a natural state versus somebody who's in an unnatural state.
Yeah.
So I was able to break you down into two type of categories, so to speak. Even though I don't really have names for them, but it really was two type of categories in terms of how you would take it if. But really, it was the fact that you kept talking. When you kept talking, it was like, I know who you are now. You know what I'm saying? You're in a spiritual place. Somebody at work said, I hate this dude and I fucking love him. Smart. He's a smart dude. Really a smart fucking dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a fucking flake. I want to punch him in the face because of it. You know what I'm saying? But he's a fucking intellectual motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But he's flaky, man. And it's just like, dude, I'm here trying to help you and you don't want to accept it. But every time he see me, he starts talking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, why do you keep talking to me, dude? Shut the fuck up sometimes.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
See, that's a gift, man. You got a gift for that.
And it's cool, but at the same, it's once again, it can be taken as a negative thing because at the end of the day, I'm kind of breaking it down in the category, but it's like I see it in the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kept talking. It's like, okay, he's somewhere. I know I need to talk to this dude again. And thank God you was like, yo man, let me get your number or something, because I was hesitant on doing that because you know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to understand where people would, like when you talk to them, how much trust do you give somebody when you meet them? How much respect do you give somebody when you meet them? You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you know what I mean? How do you gain it? How do you know what I'm saying, or whatever? And everybody has, whether it be culture or every individual person or every whatever, everybody has a thing to. It's like, okay, it's not necessarily you do this and you get more respect. It's more like, come on, you got it.
Ignition.
Not ignition. It's more like I said about my mentor, me being around him.
Yeah.
Because I wanted not necessarily his life experience, but I just want to see things through his eyes as he goes around with this African culture in Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like our trust and respect for each other was just gaining in that way. But there's other ways that people want you to earn their respect or to earn their trust. When I really feel like humanity, like humanitarians like me and you or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, respect my time, respect my space, respect my mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You just said so much in the past.
I mean, I'll send this shit to you or whatever.
Yeah, nah, this is good. So.